Alright, I whipped up a pot of noodles and we're gonna do sort of like a challenge. You know I don't like spicy food, but we're gonna try out something new today, so let me show you what I got. I've got some Tabasco. Got myself some juice. Cheers. Got some sweet little tomatoes as well. Interesting. Very interesting, isn't it, Kaya? Tomatoes. The one and only Tabasco. Oh boy. Tabasco. I'm probably gonna underestimate how strong this stuff is, but who cares? You clicked on this video because of that. I think that's enough. The almighty Tabasco meal mukbang. Let's go and enjoy. Damn, I just woke up from a nap. I got that little puke feeling again, so I'm like, ooh, maybe it's not the smartest idea to eat this. But anyways, as you can read by the title, yes, oh my god, I had some interesting news to share with you. Not something that was planned in my agenda, obviously, but I almost had a fight with my neighbor yesterday. Well, let me briefly explain to you in a short story. Basically, neighbors haven't been in for a couple of days, and I put up some tiles on my fence in my garden, right? But my fence also ends with their fence. The erfenis, they call that. Basically, the fence you share on your property, and you know, the half of the property, right? Anyways, right, at the end of the property, they were gone for a few days. I thought, okay, the dogs keep on barking when someone walks past. I'm like, okay, how can I reduce the barking? Put a tile over the fence. No big issue, right? They come back, and I will admit, I'm not gonna keep it out the story. Yes, I did put my swimming pants on the fence, and my underwear, but it was just for 20-30 minutes, right? They come outside and I hear somebody. I said, hey, so, you know, a whole argument started because of the towel. Get the towel off the fence. I said, well, can I just explain something? No, get it off right now. But it wasn't the way how they did it. It was, well, actually it was the rudeness that came across, and this isn't the first time they've treated me like that. Yeah, I was just done, man. I also just don't want to speak about it, but I said, you know what, I'm done. You keep harassing me in my garden. You keep continuously complaining about me, what I do. You know, I'm sitting in my garden, you harass me. And I also mentioned that you ought to be ashamed of what you did to my little sister a couple months ago. You know, she's 2.5 years old. She's playing with stones that are in my garden. And they said she was throwing it, and I said, how dare you talk to a little girl like that? It involves more than that, but it's like, really, you're at that age that you're worried about stuff like that? Like, shut up and enjoy your retirement, you old folk. So I said, you know what, I'm done. I raised my voice up because I was sick of how they were treating me. You know, how they've been treating me the past year. I've done nothing to these people. I've kept calm, respectful, and they're just assholes. So I said, I'm done. I'm gonna go to reception because I've had it with you guys. We had a whole discussion, 20 minutes long. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh, that vinegar is expensive. Oh crap, why is this bottle leaking? What is wrong with this? They complain about my dogs barking continuing. I said, well, you ought to understand, you know, they're dogs. You rock up, show up. They don't know who you are. They don't know the surroundings. So yeah, of course they're gonna bark. I was so furious, bro. I can't take them serious. And then they start complaining about my party tent making such a noise. It's like, I've had it for a month, and I've said before, you know, when they complained, then when they had a noise complaint about my video game that I was playing a couple months ago, I think last year, The Last of Us. They came to me and said, hey, can we just say that your TV's a bit loud? I said, oh, okay, no problem. You know, blah 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 blah. And I said, okay, if there's anything next time, you know, that maybe, you know, noise or something, you can just come over to me and say it. And she said, no, we shouldn't behave. We have to do that. We're not your parents. I said, okay, you want to be difficult and smart, I guess so, but if something's bothering me, and if something does bother me, I go and try and find what the solution is to the problem, right? So then they say, you know, the party tents makes a noise. I said, well, I've had it for a month. In my back of my mind, I'm thinking, if I've had it for so long, why didn't you actually come towards me and say, hey, could you maybe, you know, strap it down tight or something? And I had to explain to them, I can't strap it further because it's not possible, and it's gonna rip if I make it too tight, you know. It's like, holy shit. Like, what is the issue here? Like, I sit in my garden. They complained about me at 11 at night. I said, well, that was only one night. I was with a friend of mine 2 weeks ago, and they were having a party behind us, and I thought, hey, it's a special occasion. I roast some marshmallows with them. That was it, one time. Yeah, but then it's also the other times I say, yeah, but wait up a minute. That is in the evening, morning, evening, and that's allowed. So yeah, difficult neighbors, assholes. But I said it since the beginning. They can't be trusted. It shows fakeness, huh? Okay, I'll be honest. The Tabasco is actually very nice. Holy crap, I gotta add some more. This is weird. Coming from a white kid that don't like no special sauce. I mean, this is expensive for such a little bottle. Like, it's almost empty already. Look at that. I mean, it's practically 75%, 70%, right? That's crazy. Holy crap. I bought one of these on discount for €1 a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah. Little tomato. Nice. Ooh. These noodles are fire. These are Korean noodles. The cheaper noodles ain't it, man. You gotta pay to be a boss. Oh yeah. You know, for my parents and stuff. And you gotta understand, right? When you keep on getting harassed in a place where you ought to feel home, you know, whenever you're in your garden, I look at it as a form of harassment, because you cannot tell me that when I'm in my garden at 8, 9 a.m. in the morning, 10 o'clock at night, that you have to go outside and decide I'm gonna go outside. That's fucking ridiculous. And I had to explain to them, you know, something I also don't understand. Whenever I'm in my garden, it feels like you guys are harassing me, such looking out for me in a negative sense of way. Because you cannot tell me that you have to do your garden at 38 degrees, 40 degrees during the day when I was busy doing my garden. It was like I've been here for 20 minutes, and they come out like aasgies, like vultures. It's like, what? It's 40 fucking degrees. What do you need to wash your car for, dude? But it's not just that, it's other stuff as well. It doesn't bother me, but it does add up, and it makes you think they didn't like me since the start. And that was very obvious and very clear. They did not like the thought of a youngster living there. But that's cool, because I'm gone soon. And I ain't gonna miss them. They may think they win, but they've actually, well, yeah, they've actually won. But it's not that. It's so disappointing. And you know, it saddens me when I think about how can people live life like that, so fucking negative and sour. How can you wake up every single day and say, alright, we're gonna be assholes today? Could you imagine how they would have been as teenagers, as grown up? If that's how they treat me, imagine how they treat other people. You know, crazy. But yeah, interesting to see if my mom and dad's gonna say anything Thursday when they pick me up in the dogs. Because apparently I have to have the dogs next week as well. And I told my dad, listen, I can't do another week here. I want to get away from the place a bit. I haven't seen my sister in almost 2 weeks. So, you know, you can also understand I want to also see my family. You know, surprisingly enough, the Tabasco is actually very nice. And the noodles, like I said, bro, you want to have some good noodles, you ought to go get the more pricey one. I mean, $1.35 for this is actually not expensive at all. It's actually very affordable, considering they're imported. Mm. Mm. Oh my god. Kaya! Help me, man. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is actually quite spicy. This isn't bad. Oh, this is crazy. I bought the drink. It said multivitamins, apple and pear. Like, that must have been a malfunction at the fabric. That's production line. Because I mean, I don't mind, but it's just a bit odd. My alarm. You want to bet? Oh yeah, that was another thing. Apparently, he also complained. Well, they complained about my camera alarm in the kitchen, right? So I'm thinking, well, what's the issue? I'm not pointing it towards your property, because that's the thing. If you got a camera, it obviously makes sense you don't record people. So the manager said, why do you have a camera? Well, for safety, insurance reasons. You know, if somebody decides to break in, maybe I have at least somebody that I can capture on video whilst performing that crime, right? What the fuck do you think I got a goddamn camera for? For jokes? Come on, bro. And then he said that's not allowed. I said, okay, that's odd, but I've seen other places that have cameras. Yeah, but those cameras aren't on, they don't work. What? These motherfuckers be smoking crack. I'm telling you, bro, they tripping balls. Because he said it's in the park route. I said, I'm like, that's nice and all, but I'm gonna go probably head over to that tomorrow. Because I want to see a piece of paper that says in the park rules, no camera surveillance allowed. Because as far as I can tell, no, it's by law, it's allowed. You can have cameras in your place. I tried searching up the park name, any rules. I don't see anything about no cameras. But the whole reason why I didn't get that one is because I thought they weren't going to fill up the little river that it had at the front. So they didn't inform me last year or tell us, so I was like, I'll get this one. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, don't get it wrong, besides the whole fuckery with these people here, right? It's been cool living on my own. I don't know. I mean, just imagine hating on these two. They're just protective, that's all. You gotta understand. Oh, camera again. I got the camera thing on. How's your wandelen? I'm gonna walk him just now. This is going to be the third walk of the day then. Oh, man. I gotta say, I'm very surprised when I saw the packaging. It's made in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right? I looked at the back, I was like, no sugar in it? That's crazy. Because it's basically just vinegar, red peppers, and some salt. It's absolutely crazy. Wow. I mean, god damn it. I mean, it's not a big bottle at all. I think you got bigger bottles. Really nice. No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. This is actually very nice. Tabasco. Very nice. I've never... Well, I mean, I've had it before, but you got also, like, other ones. I mean, I am sweating my ass off right now. Not just because it's warm. The peppers are making me sweat. The story is so long to tell. I just thought I'd make it a short story. Oh, man. But I'm excited. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks, baby. And I'm gone. I want to probably stay about a month. You know, I was only going to stay 2 weeks, but... shit, maybe I'll stay a month. Just, you know, to enjoy it. Then come back here. Until January. For my driving. Because I'm putting this... because I'm listing the place up in November, December. I might as well get rid of it in that time then. I already had discussion with my brother yesterday. He came over after, you know, this whole thing yesterday. Hadn't seen my brother in a couple of weeks. Oh man, now it's oh my god. Now it's burning crazy, dog. Oh man, give me a sec. Let me put the fan on. Oh, that is way better. Oh, sorry if it makes so much noise, but I and my brother come over yesterday. Oh, holy crap! I'm so warm at this point. It's not even funny, right? Holy shit! I'm absolutely boiling. Oh, like I said, this is fucking fire, man. Props to my Americans for making this. This is fire, dude. I used like 75% of the bottle, 25% of the bottle. Look, it's literally at that. That's crazy. Very nice. If I can get these on discounts, I'll buy a few of these. Or like the value one that you buy a big one for a couple bucks. Yeah, like the Parmesan video I made, that was nasty. I tried looking at different Parmesan, couldn't find anything, unfortunately. Like young type of Parmesan. Parmesan is old. I couldn't find anything younger, so it's what it is. But yeah, can't do much about it. It's really warm in here. I should have bought air conditioning. Oh well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't really eat vegetables that much. I don't know what it is. I love tomatoes, but I always just find these things very pricey, man. At the Jumbo, they're like $5. No, like a bucket for fucking tomatoes. I bought What the hell was that? Anyways, I bought some. God damn it, dog. No, you're not eating this tomato. You want to eat it? Oh, you licked it. Get my way. Yeah, no, I bought some potatoes and some onions by the farmer. Good shit so far. So I think Friday, I'll see. Maybe make Parmesan fries. Oh yeah, we can do that shit easy. Parmesan fries? Why not? Might as well try and see if it's nice. Maybe it's nicer, I don't know. Homemade fries. So my dad's at the house still. Coming back Thursday, my mom and dad pick me up here. I was supposed to have Brandon come over this weekend, but I probably won't, man. I already discussed with his mom last night, saying, listen, I'm not sure, you know, I might think of just gaming Friday night at his place. Excuse me, and then, you know, maybe next week, if we're not already gone by then. No, maybe next week. But no, it's been really fun with the dogs, and I've been loving it with the dogs, you know. Ooh, it's just a shame how some people can be so negative. You know what I mean? Like, it does make you think, like, what would they've been? What was their life like before I was here? You know, crazy. It couldn't be me, man, with that negative mindset like that. Like, holy shit. I get it. You've been here for 52 years, but that doesn't give you the right to tell another person who's new or in general to tell what they can and not do. You can't tell me that I can't sit in my garden. You don't decide if I talk or not. If I want to talk in my garden, I fucking talk, man. Now, I got actually a bit of a fright of myself yesterday evening, because I'm not I'm not a type of guy that likes to fight. You know, I've never really actually been in a real actual fight, and I'll be very honest, I'm not the type of dude. You know, I don't have that type of mentality. People that like to fight, or you know, physically want to fight because they feel like it and there's no reason for it, that's a weak mentality, because that's eventually gonna have get you killed or locked up in jail. One of the two things, right? And it's also like, there's no point of me touching the dude physically unless he tries to do something new, because then I'll goddamn make sure I'll defend myself with everything I can. But other than that, you know, yeah, of course I could hit the dude, I could beat him up, but it's like, I'll go to prison. They don't give a shit, regardless how they're gonna look at it. They'll look at a young adult abusing an elderly dude, and he's obviously gonna play the victim on this part. Duh, I would do the same. If some fucking 20-year-old beat me up, yeah, I'd also be the victim, even if it may not be the case. But it's what it is. Like I said, these type of people, they're not worth touching. And how I deal with these people, I've had to deal through this shit through school, man. Like, once you grow up, you start to understand. Some people get angry at them once, like really, really angry. Make sure and tell them, don't fuck with me no more, because I've had it. I've drawn a line here. Don't touch him. It's not worth it. It's not worth going to prison for stuff like that, man. Of course it's not. No, it's not, man. Although you can get easily away with it here in the Netherlands. You'd be surprised, man. People with murder, 2-year jails. You sell drugs? No, it's a serious thing. You don't get a lot of years at all. If you're good, you may get released in a year or two. Jail in the Netherlands is a luxury for so many people. It's a real sad story, but it's true. People that have it difficult sometimes go to jail on purpose because they get provided. They get free food, they get taken on. Although, you know, it's nice having that all, but you got no freedom. Like, freedom is priceless, and that's why I think it's priceless, because one thing courting can destroy it for you for the rest of your life. And not just that, but you've hurt the people that love you the most. If I would have done yesterday, right, which I know I wouldn't, and I'm smarter than that, that's why I didn't touch the dude, that's why I don't touch anyone. But let's say I said, fuck it, I'm done. I knock him out to the ground or hit him. The thing with people at that certain age is you have to just hit them once, not even hard. They trip, if they trip over the legs, they're fucking dead if they hit their head on the floor. Because their brain and stuff is not intact anymore, it's all gotten soft. It's basically a rotten tree. The older a tree gets, it's gonna rot eventually. It's dying basically by the day. That's the thing that I'm most scared of. If I hit a person and they trip on the head. Like elderly people are more, you know, we are prone to it really, young kids. You know, we can hit our head fine. Old people not. Like I have respect for my neighbors. It's not that I hate them. I've never said that I hate them. But they have lost all my respect from what they've done to me in the past year. You know, I don't like it. And you know, like I said, something had to be said yesterday. I drew the line there, and I make sure that they know it. But regardless, next mukbang, Parmesan fries. Gonna be very interesting. I want to see if I can maybe make a mashed potatoes. Honestly, fuck it, a mashed potato. We shall do that. I don't have a grater, so I gotta make pre-made. Sorry, man, I don't have that type of luxury. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you Friday with a new mukbang. And oh yeah, don't forget, if you're watching this, I'm probably live on Kika's podcast. So if not, I'm doing an ASMR video tomorrow and a podcast tomorrow. So stay tuned. And Friday, ironically, marks the full year of me here. So yeah, check you later, man. Peace out.